club muchacho, assorted flavors in these gelatos, inspire young minds.
And now, the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Sprite.
Here in our NBA on 2K Sports studio, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal at your service. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Lakers going up against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana, they've got an opportunity tonight to sweep the season series 2-0. The coaching staff commented that they feel confident coming into this one. Shaq, the Indiana Pacers.
And now, your Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. At point guard, standing 16.
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Earlier in the season, Indiana ended up losing their last game in this matchup against the Lakers.
And, you know, Kevin, despite the outcome, I think they got to be feeling pretty good coming into this game. There were a lot of positives they can take away from that performance.
Yeah, you can't dwell on the final score in that case. You have to think about the things you did well and build on those.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And so in the game for the Pacers, Paul George is the 3 with David West at the 4. Rodney Stuckey out there with Hill, and it's Hibbert in at the 5 spot. Now here's West. Hill sets the screen for West. George off the left rim and out. Dunn passes.
Wow.
Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. West kicks to Hill. The shot. Good on the assist by West. Hill's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Here's Wall. Drops in the layup for 2.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
On defense, the Lakers defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, you want to talk about a team that just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. That was a really ugly game for them.
Yeah, you know what? I wonder about the game plan, but really, it was more about a lack of execution than anything else.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Kobe attacking, passes it to Dunn, launches a 3. Pacers with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Their defense got absolutely destroyed in that game, guys. They weren't closing out on the perimeter shooters. They were allowing people to get into the paint and score from point-blank range. Just an overall abysmal effort.
Yeah, something was missing, no doubt about that. They let an opponent shoot a really high percentage, and that's got to be a concern going forward.
Now here's Hibbert. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland. Hill dishes to West. It's stolen by Bryant. The pass to Simmons. Deflects the pass. Stolen by George. Hill against Bryant. Hill drives in, and he gets the bucket. Hill's got 5 points so far.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
Here's Randall. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Pacers leading by 3. Hill kicks to Hibbert. Left side, George. Hibbert with a screen for George. Here's Stuckey. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
There's definitely no room for discussion on that one.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80% now.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line. He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Kobe, the pass to Simmons. And Bryant kicks to Wall. Here's Simmons, defended by George. Here's Wall. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Wall's got his second bucket.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kickout's the only choice.
West a screen on Bryant. Hill kicks it to West. Out left to the wing. Hill against Bryant. Tries it from 9. And the Lakers check on 2 more.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Earlier, I spoke with Frank Vogel. Obviously, he has a lot on his plate when it comes to defending against Kobe Bryant. I asked him what he might do, and he said not much. He's one of the league's all-time best scorers, and no matter what you seem to do, he finds ways to get on the scoreboard. Kobe might be seeing a lot of double teams here tonight, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Hill after the basket by Los Angeles. Left side, West. It's back to Hill. Right at the free throw line, and it's West again missing.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
It's stolen by Hill. Now, here's the fast break. Stuckey leading the way. Outside Hill. Back to George. Indiana moving the ball around. Another shot. He lays it in. Hibbert's got his second bucket tonight. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Here's Simmons. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And a phenomenal showing on the boards. His rebounding was a huge factor.
Here's Dunn. 5 on the clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Yeah, well, 10 of their last 12 points have come off of assists.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And with a quick break on the court, we've got some time to show you the list of the top rookie shot blockers over the course of the last month. For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Hill dishes to West. It's back to Hill. A 3-ball. Can't get it to go. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Simmons, averaging 16 points a game. Paul George with the steal. Outside Hill. Back to George. And that one's good. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And here is Los Angeles now. Paul George making his last shot. And here we go. Here's Stuckey. The shot is off. And the Lakers going the other way now. Pass to Dunn. Wallace screen on Stuckey. Dunn passes to Randall.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official. Lakers
shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And the first one at the line is good. Both teams changing it up here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Pacers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And Cole kicks to Hibbert. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. They get Danny Granger. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well. First half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Xavier Henry, he's checked in for Bryant. Bellinelli, he's checked in for the Pacers. And the rejection by Mahimi. Crawford, no one around him. Buries it from three-point range.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Lakers trail by 4. Garnett with a screen on Crawford. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Now, tough call there on that illegal screen.
He didn't look set to me, Steve. I thought that was a good call.
Pacers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Hibbert with a screen for Crawford. Fires from 14, and that one's good. Now it's a 6-point Pacer lead.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Young dishes to Henry. He feeds it to Garnett. Looking to end the run. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominating.
I'll tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense. Just keep firing.
Pacers leading by 3. Hibbert with a screen on Young. Cole the pass to Hibbert. Makes it off the glass. Hibbert's got 8 points.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Well, they've got to meet the energy that they're facing right now. It's so important to battle on the boards.
Crawford, no luck. Lakers trail by 5. And Young kicks to Clarkson. Can't connect from short range.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
That's good.
Tell you what, he's 3 of 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
So timeout called here. The first 4. Los Angeles.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
And again, the Lakers no good. Pacers leading by 7. Bellinelli gets the bucket. Bellinelli's got his first points of the night.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
In the corner, Henry with it. Garnett trying to break loose. And that one's good, Henry. Henry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Timeout called the Pacers.
Let's check out how the Lakers stacked up, Kevin, over the last month in the NBA statistics. 3rd in shooting percentage, 4th in free throw percentage, and they also show up in the top 5 in not giving up the ball. This is a low turnover team. They value possessions, and they really concentrate on taking care of the rock.
Well, to me, the name of the game is putting the ball in the basket when all is said and done. And you look at those shooting numbers that you just talked about, Clark, that makes this team really difficult to defend. They're getting smart offensive possessions time and time again. And when you get high percentage shots and you knock them down, you're going to be tough to beat.
Lakers trail by 6. 43 seconds left to play here in the first. And that one's good.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Here is Mahinmi. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Feeds it to Crawford. Hibbert dishes to Bellinelli. Back to Hibbert. Just 3 to shoot. And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into very serious foul trouble early in this game.
Here's Clarkson. 9-point game his last outing. He dishes it to Young. Out to the right wing. Elbow shot. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Pacers lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Pretty good start defensively. This club forced some mistakes and took advantage, and that's how they built this lead.
And they've built the lead because not only have they forced turnovers, but they've taken care of the ball themselves. So that's a winning combination.
Pacers leading by 4. They've got Bryant. Prodigy is up there with Randall, and it's done in at the point. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Drop that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
The Pacers shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. They set the pick. Pick by West. Cole the pass to West. The dish to George. Just 5 to shoot. Fades. Can't get it to go.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense. You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
And so it's Indiana with it after the basket by the Lakers. West setting the pick for Crawford. Can't hit from in close. The Lakers trail. The drive by Bryant. Here's Wall. No good. That would have tied it.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Crawford. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials. Saw the contact and he'll shoot two. Well, a great rebounding small forward can give any team an X factor. Let's look at a few guys who have been playing that role over the course of the last month. You look at George, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, the prodigy. He has the edge there. Hill, he's checked in for Cole. Lakers trail by 4. Right side, Wall. Right wing. Dunn, he's guarded by Hill. Bryant has the open look. And another 3 for the Lakers.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Hill kicks to Mahinmi. Down low, Crawford. Shot denied. Here's Simmons, defended by George. Passes to Dunn from downtown. Second shot opportunity. Wall's shot is off. The Pacers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And they're pushing it up. Here's the lob to the hoop. It's tipped. Pass to Bryant. Lets it go from 11. That's good. Kobe's got 7 now in this quarter.
Another lead change. How many of these are we going to have?
I don't know, Steve, but the momentum of this game has certainly swung like a pendulum.
West setting the pick for George. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Let's check out the numbers for Paul George. Lately, he's been untouchable. He's been in the zone. You see how his performances match up. He's right around 21 points a night, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the numbers are pretty outstanding. I mean, we've come to expect it from him.
Well, he always impresses, Steve, with the work ethic, stamina, consistency. It's what the best players strive for and produce.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Roy Hibbert's checked in for West. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Here's Simmons. Left side, Wall. Misses off the right iron.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
And it's Hill penetrating. And the shot is good. Hill's got 7 points. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
Steve, so close.
Well, such a seesaw affair back and forth. And this has been an unbelievable game to watch.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 13. Here's Simmons. That's good. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school, just physical play in the paint, dominate. Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Here's Dunn. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Let's see where the Pacers are, Kevin, in terms of the NBA rankings right now. First in opponent shooting percentage. First in opponent points per game. And they also show up as a top 5 3-point shooting team. I mean, that's tall cotton there. Elite level marksmanship from behind the arc.
Hey, Clark, let's talk about that defense. I mean, number 1 in the league in field goal percentage. You talked about it. They're just smothering. They really get after you. They try to attack you. They close out, they rotate well, and they're constantly covering up for one another.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And checking out the Lakers, a half game back.
Looking at the Lakers, they've actually taken the NBA by storm since the season kicked off. They put themselves right in the mix with the league's top teams when most people thought they'd be bottom feeders.
And I know it's early, Clark, but the way they've looked, I think they'll be in that mix all the way to the end. Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
That's been a great year for them overall at the stripe, hitting about 82% of their foul shots. Impressive.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And as we get a break here, important for the teams to go over their own strategy. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. So put out your best effort as the game wears on, guys.
You know, it's amazing when you're playing during a season, if you go through a stretch where you don't hydrate, it can have a major physical toll on you. Your body wears down quicker, you don't recover as fast, and that can really take its toll over the course of an 82-game season.
Pacers leading by 3. Hill kicks to Mahimi. Wall grabs the board. Wall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Simmons. He's guarded by Stuckey. Blake for 3. Rebound by Mahimi. For Indiana, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Randall, and the foul goes on Roy Hibbert.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
Danny Granger is checked in for Randall. Simmons dishes the Wall. Good. Wall's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Here's Hill following the bucket by the Lakers. Hibbert with a screen for Hill. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Hill's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Taylor attacking. Kicks it out to Granger. Lakers passing it around. And he gets it to go. And it's 8 points for Wall.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Pacers leading by 3. Blake with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Granger's got it. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Yes, one thing to create a turnover, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, that's even better.
And so it's Indiana with it after the basket by the Lakers. Hibbert with a screen for Stuckey. It's back to Hill. Stuckey drives inside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. That one is off. So both teams making some changes here.
2 shots.
Good on the 2nd free throw. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Clarkson passes to Granger, kicks it to Garnett. Outside, Taylor. Garnett, the screen. There's the pass to Clarkson. Young with no one around. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Hibbert with the screen for Hill. And there's the feed to Hibbert. A jump hook. No good. Excellent D there from Garnett. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Young's shot is off. Indiana trailing here. Now Bellinelli, averaging 9 points per contest. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Well, some deep threats have really made their presence felt around the league lately. At the 2-guard spot, these have been the hottest three-point shooters for the last month. Well, you look at Bellinelli, 3rd in the NBA. He's someone that, if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
Well, you don't have to be a great shooter to play 2-guard, but it definitely helps. And pretty much all of these guys fit into that great category.
And with any of those guys, when they get on a roll from three-point land, I mean, it can last for a while. We're talking a long time.
That free throw missing.
What a game we've seen here for Roy Hibbert. 12 points and 1 steal as well. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
Yeah, just on the strength of his defense alone, he would have stood out, but his offense has been outstanding as well.
Randall's checked in for Los Angeles. Henry comes in for Jeff Taylor. And Indiana with a change here, too. Norris Cole, he's checked in for George Hill. That's good.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
And he gets it to go. George has got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
Now, he's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
There's 1:17 left in the first half. Granger kicks to Randall. Granger is screen on Hibbert. Dishes it to Henry. 6 on the shot clock. On its way from Young for 2. Again, Young missing. The Pacers have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. And Cole kicks to Hibbert. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hibbert's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Granger drives in, Randall, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists. He's so dominant in the low post. You just can't let him get the ball in there so tight.
Too easy. It was really simple for him to go to work there.
It's off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. David West, he's checked in for the Pacers. Crawford comes in for Rodney Stuckey. And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 2.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Crawford, no one around him. It's good from long range. Crawford's got 12 in the game.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
And Young, here we go. And he converts the layup. Pacers leading by 3. Here's Cole, averaging 8 points a game. He kicks to George. With 2 seconds left, again, Indiana.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. It's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
And the first half ends in a close one. Indiana out in front, up 5. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kobe, what encourages you in what you've seen from the team's offense?
We're playing hard. Our bigs are really working tonight. They're really running the floor well. They're rolling to the basket with a purpose.
Kobe, appreciate the time as always. Gentlemen?
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You have to like what we're seeing from Roy Hibbert.
Yeah, he's been a revelation here tonight, Clark, scoring almost at will there in the half.
Hard to imagine he'll keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but you never know.
Pacers leading by 5. Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. Down low, West and Hibbert. Hill is up there with Rodney Stuckey. And it's George in at the 3. Now here is Hill. Knocked loose. Wall with the steal. And he lobs it up toward the rim. The kick out to Bryant. Knocks down the 3 ball. Kobe's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Lakers. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Stuckey against Bryant. Here's Hibbert. And the wide open shot from Stuckey. Hibbert dishes to George. Stuckey passes to Hill. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew. Contact on the shot. For Indiana, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And he can't hit the second. The Lakers trade. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Simmons. That is good. Simmons got 10 points.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Back to Bryant. Runner. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
You know, his performance has been so important to this team.
Stuckey into the lane. Pass to Hill. Outside, George. Hibbert with a screen for George. He feeds it to Hibbert. The shot's good on the assist by George. And that's 17 points for Roy Hibbert.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
And let's look now at the group of young players that have been locked in from the charity stripe. Your leading rookie free throw shooters of the past month. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Kobe dishes to Randall. Passes it to Dunn. Feeds it to Randall. West with the steal. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. There's the dish to Hibbert. Stuckey outside. Hibbert with a screen for Stuckey. Shot clock at 5. High arcing shot. West. And that's good. A nice job in the glass. As they pick up 2 on the second effort.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Xavier Henry, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Look at the Hornets. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And checking out Indiana, 6 games out.
Well, for Indiana, they've looked like a different team to start this season, and not in a good way. They've played rather poorly based on what was expected of them.
Yeah, this is a team we expect to be in that battle for the top seed, and instead questions about whether they'll even make the playoffs now. I know it's early, but there have to be some concerns in that locker room.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Yeah, absolutely. They made the steal pay dividends instantly in the open floor. Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this third quarter.
And that's a foul called on Xavier Henry. That's his first foul. Miami's checked in for Indiana. Hibbert with a screen for Hill. And that one goes long.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
Pacers leading by 4. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Hill leading the charge. And that's a foul called on Xavier Henry. That's foul number 2 for him. Here is Mahinmi. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Henry kicks to Simmons. He dishes it to Bryant. And the Lakers with another miss. Pacers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Stuckey. Mahinmi cleans up the mess with the savage put-back flush.
Tell you what, they're going to have to do a better job of boxing this fella out than that.
No one between him and the hoop. You're right, Clark.
Yeah, put-back slams are not what you want to be giving up if you're the defense.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
And here is Stuckey. He's got 7. Pass to Hibbert. The kick out to Hill. The feed to George. 3-pointer blocked. The pass to Dunn. Looking for Wall. He gets it there.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
And those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
Stuckey outside. Hill passes to George. Hill kicks to Hibbert. That's good. Hibbert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Out to the right wing. Here's Henry. Outside, Wall. Pass to Dunn. Bryant dishes to Simmons. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Henry.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Pacers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. George passes to Hibbert. 13 feet away. And there are the Pacers with another. Bucket. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. And Wall kicks to Kobe. Wall is screen on Stuckey. Henry dishes to Simmons. Dunn passes to Wall. And stolen by Hibbert. Some changes for the Lakers. Danny Granger, he's checked in for the Prodigy. Young comes in for Bryant. And it's Clarkson in for Dunn. Indiana also making some changes. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Hibbert. Crawford comes in for Rodney Stuckey. And Cole subbed in for George Hill. Mahimi, and he makes good on the layup. Mahimi's got 4 points in the quarter.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Granger kicks to Young, and he gets the bucket.
And it feels like the energy has just picked up big time here. Both teams now feeding off each other's intensity.
I don't know what was said in the locker rooms at halftime, Steve, but it's obvious both sides have responded well.
Here's George following the bucket by the Lakers. And it's Mahimi finishing it off. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Now, here is Young. He has 7. Nobody near Granger. And again, it's the Lakers. Here's Cole. Outside, George. They set the pick. And Bellinelli kicks to Crawford. Fires from deep, and the shot is good. Crawford's got 15 points. So it's the Lakers now. 6-point game. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting at the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air.
And Indiana making a change here. West is checked in. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, they forced a decent number of turnovers in this one, fellas, and they've turned most of those turnovers into points.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities just as a result of playing hard.
And again, it's Indiana. Granger outside. To the right side. No one near Wall as he lets it go. A three-pointer, no good. Pacers leading by 5. Here's Cole. Inside, got a piece of it. Young with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Indiana's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And Cole kicks it to West. Dishes it to Cole. Bellinelli for 3. Rebound the Lakers.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently. Great look, disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Doesn't get the finger roll.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Here's Henry. It's rebound. Rebounded by Indiana. Mahimi's got 8 rebounds in this game. Back to Crawford. From past the arc. Good. Crawford's got 18. Points.
Got to make a defensive adjustment here because he's just destroying them from three-point range.
Well, even when they've closed out on him, Steve, he's knocking them down.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Young.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Pacers lead by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This was such a pretty pass, Kevin. A beautiful assist, and of course it turned into the easy basket, but just a gorgeous play there.
And Los Angeles guys shooting percentage 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Danny Granger out there with the prodigy. Then it's Randy. Then there's Kobe. And it's done, and it's the point guard. That's the Laker 5.
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Cole dishes to Crawford. Kicks it to Cole. From deep. That's good from Crawford. On the assist from Cole. Cole's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now here's Bryant. Here's Simmons from 8. Again, Los Angeles.
Impossible shot to block in the post. The defender, giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on it.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Top of the key, Cole. And Norris Cole's going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You cannot afford to make mistakes like that here in a tight game.
And the Lakers making a change here. Terry's checked in. Indiana also making some changes. Paul George comes in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Hill in for Cole. Terry against Stuckey. Terry the pass to Granger. Kicks it out to Terry. He feeds it to Simmons. Out to the right wing to tie it up. That's good. It's all knotted up.
What a time for him to step up. A big three right there.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Hill with it. Now here's Hibbert. He kicks it to Stuckey. Hibbert with a screen on Terry. 4 on the shot clock. Hibbert hits the bucket. Hibbert's got 23.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. I mean, this is the time to attack on the interior and generate those easy opportunities.
Now here's Terry. Back to Granger. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Randall. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. They now take the lead. 17 points for the Black. guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
This could be an instant classic, fellas. I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot.
Now, here is Hill. Outside, George. Stolen by Terry. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Ranger leading the charge. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the dunk by West.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
So it's the Lakers now. The Pacers making the shot. Granger, a screen on Hill. Shot clock at 6. Here's Simmons. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for the prodigy. He's got 17 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's made some heads-up plays, Clark. He's done a really nice job defensively.
That free throw missing. And some changes here for the Lakers. Wall's checked in, and it's Bryant in for Jason Terry. Good on the second free throw.
Well, despite tying things up, he's still shaking his head, knowing he could have given them the lead.
Indiana's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Stuckey can't get it to go.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful. I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Outside Hill. West setting the pick for Hill. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Right there, West used that ample frame of his to open up space for the shooter. Solid screen.
Kobe kicks to Wall. Puts up the baby hook. Spinning off the back. Out is Hibbert. Wall's shot is off. To the paint. Looking to get it going. Passes it to Kobe.
This can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Now here is Hill. West kicks to Hill. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
For the Lakers, they've really struggled against Hill.
13 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision, Clark, has been phenomenal. I mean, he could not be passing the ball any better than he is right now.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. That free throw good from Randall.
At the line for 2.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Indiana leading. Hill kicks it to West. 11 feet away. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 6 assists here tonight.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for
by Hill. Now the Pacers moving it up. And the shot is good from Stuckey. And now a 5-point Indiana lead.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
And the Lakers call time here. think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He was not at all satisfied with their effort levels, saying, "We're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it." Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
Now here's Bryant. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Bryant got 6 here in this quarter.
The defense starting to falter. I think we're seeing some tired legs there, Clark.
The drive by Hill.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on you.
Both free throws good from Hill. Lakers trail by 5. Wall, a screen on George. Feeds it to Randall. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
Now Hill. Picked him clean. Dunn passes to Randall. And that one's good.
That is a tough layup with a guy right on him. Good defense, but better offense.
Well, Julius Randle in this one. 9 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
Well, anytime they've needed him, he's come through defensively. He's made a major impact on this game.
And the free throw, no good. The Pacers have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. And here's George for 3. They get it back. Stuckey can't get it to go. Lakers have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. And that one's good. Simmons. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
You know, quite honestly, Kevin and Steve, I mean, this game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Well, then let's root for overtime. Why not?
And you got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that can decide a game.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it does decide this game, Clark. That's a huge swing there.
Now, here is Hill. West setting the pick for Hill. Shot to stop the run. Wall grabs the board. Wall's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And Bryant wide open. He shoots again, Los Angeles.
And he's been exactly what they needed here in the fourth. Well, he looks like a dangerous man. I mean, he's made all 4 of his shots this quarter so far.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there, and looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know if any coaches would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
Pacers trail by 5. Outside Hill. Left side West. Busts. The J after the cagey pass fake. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run right now. There's the pick. Here's Simmons. No good. West with some nice D. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Hill dishes to West. With the second effort, and they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And the pass to Dunn. The dish to Simmons. The kick out to Bryant. 6 to shoot. And the shot no good, a bit short.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And the shot is good from Stuckey.
What's going on defensively there? A lack of focus, no concentration. Too easy.
Now the feed to Simmons. And he gets the bucket. Simmons got 22.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're losing by 3. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the fourth. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Hill. He dishes it to Stuckey. And George, here we go. Banked in off. The glass.
And that shot sucked the life out of the whole building.
Well, that was a big one, Clark. You can hear it.
Yeah, that was a gut punch right there. These fans, oh, man, they're struggling.
Now here's Wall. Wall is screen on Stuckey. Pass to Dunn. No good from three-point territory. Indiana's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Here's Hibbert. And he misses the go-ahead basket. This could be a turning point.
Kevin, critical possession here.
Bryant with it. George picks him up. Here's Simmons. Money!
Huge point.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
And it's the Pacers with the ball.
Still a chance, but they've got to score here.
Yeah, every possession is necessary.
Outside Hill. Right side George. Pass to Hibbert. Knocked away. Recovered. Just 2 to shoot. Hill has the open look. Off target from downtown. Here comes Kobe. Money! No challenge from the defense there, Clark. Could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're losing by 5. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. And here's Hill for 3. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Sport, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.